what I want to be talking about is is a topic that gets me so frustrated, man. It gets me so irritated and so aggravated. It's about this whole Big Bang theory, evolution process, whatever you want to call it. You know, a lot of people believe in the whole theory that there was a Big Bang and the universe kind of expanded and created itself. And that is so much baloney, okay? You know, the thing about that is you cannot go from nothing to something. Whatever you believe in, whatever God you believe in, whatever, if you believe in evolution, whatever evolution you believe, you cannot go from nothing to something. It's impossible. Okay, even if you believe in the Big Bang theory that there was a spark and all of a sudden it exploded to matter and mass and particles, even if you believe that, okay, how? How? A spark just all of a sudden appeared out of darkness and voidness? A spark just magically started? How? Tell me that. Tell me how that happened. It cannot. You cannot go from nothing to something. And what really bugs me is these scientists and astronomers, you know, they write these equations and these geometry and chemistry and physics and all of this crap they got. They'll write a mile-long quantum equation and breaking everything down to where they try to disprove God. And that's all it is trying to disprove God. And no matter whatever equation they put on the board, they still cannot come up with they still cannot figure out how did the universe come to be. They think they figured it out, and they think they know how it came to be. And if I'm not mistaken, they were it was something to do about a black hole or something like that. I don't know. It was something like that. I watched a documentary on Netflix a while back, and I had to turn it off because it was crap. But even then, even if you believe in the black hole theory or dark matter, who created the matter? Somebody had to create something, or some higher power had to create something in order for something to exist. But again, back to the theory of the Big Bang, boom, 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 boom. You cannot go from nothing to something. And it bugs me that people try to justify this and try to disprove God. And no matter what they try to do, they just cannot figure it out. Because God is the one that made the so-called Big Bang. Now, I don't believe there was a Big Bang. I believe that God formed everything, hand-made everything, and put everything where it needed to be. I don't believe in no Big Bang, because that just doesn't even make sense. There's this, boom, a little firecracker, and then everything expanded. No. God put everything where He wanted it to be. That's point blank, no matter what you believe. You can try to, again, you can write equations, whatever. You bring me some proof. Bring me something that I can understand, that proves that there was a Big Bang, that a spark came from nothing to something. You show me that. You show me this proof. You show me that, and then we'll talk. But it cannot be. You ain't got nothing, because there ain't nothing out there. Because everybody's trying to disprove that God doesn't exist. And what really bothers me, okay, these atheists, these people that don't believe in God, but yet these people that don't believe in God, but yet go believe in the devil and worship the devil. Okay, what? How can you believe in the enemy, the devil, but yet you don't believe in God? What? Slap you upside the head. Get your stuff together. How can? And we know that the devil's blinding their eyes. You know, because I belong to Jesus, the one that saved me. I don't want nothing to do with the devil. He ain't nothing. I don't want nothing to do with him. But there are people that believe that. People that believe in the enemy, but yet, oh God, there's no God. Boy, get out of here with that crap. That bugs me. And yet, you can't talk to people like this. I've talked to a couple of people that believe in the theory of evolution, believe in the theory of things just kind of evolve. How? I believe in some evolution. I believe in, like animals, stuff like that, birds evolving, and to a certain degree. But as far as humans evolving from apes and gorillas, what? What? And the people say they have this radiocarbon dating, and then they'll put, and that claims that they can pinpoint pretty much 100% how old something is, like fossils or bones or parts of the earth or rocks or whatever, stating that and they say that the earth is about 6.5 billion years old. What, dude? What? How? You know how old that is? You really realize how old that is? That is old. I just cannot believe. There's no way I can believe that the earth is that old. It's not. Not no 6.5 billion years old. And people think they have it all figured out. But what people don't realize is we have limited understanding. We have limited knowledge. God has given us limited knowledge. We're not supposed to understand all of these things. We're not supposed to understand how everything works, how God created. We don't even understand how bones form in the womb of the woman that is with child. So if we can't understand that, how can we understand how the earth was made? How can we understand how old the earth is? How can we understand how old the universe is? I mean, come on, dude. What? And it just fascinates me. We have limited understanding. God has given us limited knowledge. And I believe in Ecclesiastes, God talks about this. The knowledge and limited understanding. We're not supposed to understand these things. And maybe God throws curveballs in this technology like the radiocarbon dating to throw us off. Because He don't want us to know things like that. We're not supposed to. We couldn't even begin to comprehend the knowledge of God, the power, the wisdom of God. Therefore, if we knew how everything worked, I don't even think our minds could cope with that. So God has made things so we cannot understand. We don't understand the ways of God. We're not supposed to. He doesn't want us to. If He wanted us to, then we would understand all things. But we don't. We only use, 10% of our brain. But anyway, okay. Another thing. Radiocarbon dating. Crap. Get that out the window. You might as well just throw that in the garbage. Because I just believe that's baloney. And it's dinosaurs. They went extinct millions of years ago, right? And humans have only been around for 50,000 years old, 50,000 years, 100,000 years, whatever. Not even humans like us, like Neanderthals or less evolved humans or whatever. Okay, they say that the dinosaurs extinct millions of years ago. Okay, there's a fossilized footprints somewhere. Get on YouTube and look it up. There's dinosaur footprints, and then right next to it is human footprints, like in cemented rock or something like that, or some kind of gravel. Okay, if dinosaurs so-called went extinct millions and millions of years ago, and humans have only been around like maybe 100,000 years, I don't even believe that long, not even close to that long. How is there human footprints right next to dinosaur footprints? You tell me that. Tell me. I'm waiting. You can't. But yet they think that they have it all figured out. I can go on and on about this all day long, but I'll be chasing a rabbit and y'all get tired. But anyway, God created everything that we see. God created the earth. God created the universe around the earth. Read chapter 1, starting with verse 1 in Genesis. Chapter 1, starting with verse 1, all the way through chapter 2. Read that. My time is about up. It only lets me, record for so long on my phone. But read that, man. Genesis, the very beginning. chapter 1 all the way down to chapter 2, and you will see that God created the earth. The earth. Then he created the universe. He created the stars. He put the stars up there. He created the sun. He created the moon. He created these things. Not the universe, but the earth around the universe. He created the earth first. Then he put the stars in the heavens. Read that in chapter 1 again. Chapter 1:16, and God made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also, and he did that after he had formed the earth. So the Big Bang Theory, you might as well throw that out the window, throw it in the garbage, because that is crap. You cannot go from nothing to boom, oh, it's an explosion, and then things just happen. No, man. I mean, make sense of what you're talking about. Anyway, my time's about up. Hopefully somebody, look, read Genesis chapter 1 all the way down to chapter 2, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Really read it. Don't just look at it. Read it, especially starting with verse 14 through 19. Read that.